Hey guys, it's time for our Burnishing Tool email giveaway. You see that up there, right? Alright, we're talking about burnishing tools. Let me start at the beginning, just to get you all up to speed. You see this visual down here? It shows peaks and valleys, hard roll, all them little notches in there. That's what, under a microscope, that's what a turned surface might look like, all right? So now I'm going to give you something I got off the internet. It's a little visual. Hang on to your shots. Hey guys, I found this on the internet. It explains about roller burnishing. You see over here where my mouse is? It says hard roll. You see that hard roll? I got a tungsten carbide ball in our holder, alright? You see this thing? It says peaks, and this says valleys. The peaks are right where the mouse is. See them peaks? The valleys are down in here. See below that line? Right? When you roll a burnish, you roll the peaks into the valleys. You understand? You're going to take this and fill down here. You're going to take this and fill down there. Let me start it up, give you a visual, alright? You see it? You see how it's filling in over here? When it finally gets done, it's going to leave you a work hardening surface. I'll continue on. See how they all filled in? You see it says hardened surface from here to there. It's almost like case hardening. How do you like that? That's a good visual. And the Mickey Mouse explanation. Okay, now that we've put them peaks and valleys behind us, let's get into the real meat of this. We're talking about a burnishing tool email giveaway. See them visuals there? That's what it looks like. The right and left a mirror image. The one in the middle shows you what's involved. And it's mine marked it accordingly. You see in it, I got a slot, a ball bearing, a hardened pin that goes through it, an oil-like bushing. Well, you know what an oil-like bushing is. I don't want any galling going on in there. And it shows a tungsten carbide ball polished. See this hardened pin, center drilled? Jim, what the hell's that for? What we do is we put the tailstock center in there, and that puts this ball right on the center line of the lathe. Alright? Just giving you a visual and prepping you. We're going to go in the shop and make all this happen, but for now, let me get the little front work done. We went out in the shop, off camera I did this, so you'll know, but these are the testing results of the burnishing tool. As you can see, I got 2 red areas here, 2 purple areas, 2 light blue areas. What I did is I took one low carbon steel, see material low carbon steel, put it in between centers, put it in a lathe, and turned up all these diameters, right? All this data tells you the results of what we did. Let's look top left. The diameter before, in other words, I roughed. All these 3 have different surface finishes, all right? See where the mouse is in the red, coarse finish? See where the mouse is in the purple, medium finish, right? And go down to the blue one, smooth finish. We turned all them at different feeds and speeds to see what kind of changes the roller burnishing would make, right? I turned this one, the red one up here. The feed rate was 15 thousandths per revolution. Looked like almost like a thread, right? then I burnished it after. Alright? Right? I went at, well, let me back to the red one. See the RPM where the mouse is? I turned that at 830 RPM, right? When I got done, all right, I had this diameter, I burnished that diameter. It was straight. But anyways, we burnished at 450 RPM and a feed rate of 6,000 per rev. All the burnishing was done at 450 RPM and a feed rate of 6,000. This is enough bullshit for you to hear, but here's what I got here. On the coarse finish, the diameter was 1 inch, 449. After burnishing, it was 1.4468, a minus 2 2/10 thousandths change, 2,000 change, right? If you wanted to finish something, you have to allow at least 2,000ths on a coarse finish. Now we go here. I know you're going to ask all these goddamn questions. That's why I'm being a pain in the ass. Now we go to the next, the purple one. The finish was a little smoother, right? The diameter was 1.340. After burnishing, it was 1.3398. The difference in diameter was 0.2 of a thousand. Now, the smooth one was 1 inch, 180. And after burnishing, it was 1.1796, 4 thousandths. That 2 and 4, I don't know, but anyways, what I'm saying, it's less than a half a thousandths difference in diameter. When you get out to the coarse finish, obviously it's going to be bigger. You get all them big, tall peaks and valleys, all right? Anyways, we're going to go out in the shop and show you what we got here, just like you see there, that visual. We're going to go out in the shop and burnish and show you how this tool works. Right now, and let's get back to the old thing. This is a recording, right? Here's what we think. I want one in my toolbox. We are thinking about making and selling them. Let me know what you think. This is my test marketing, all right? All right, so I'm out of here. All right, guys. This is how the email giveaway works. I wrote it down so you guys could follow along. It's like sing along with Mitch Miller. This is for any of our subscribers. Obviously, I don't want to give it away to somebody who runs a cooking show. You know what I mean? Here's what you got to do if you want to enter. Send an email to. Here's my email address. You're going to have to copy it in because I can't put a hyperlink in this. All right? Send an email to this address in the subject section. Text in email giveaway burnishing tool. So when we see that in the subject box, we know to separate it. We want your name only. No other data is needed. I don't want to know everybody's address, right? We don't need to do that, and there are privacy issues. We're going to take all of the names together, put them all together, and select one. After selecting a winner, we will email the winner and ask for the address to send it to. All right? The minute we get an email response, we will ship it. We will post a video showing our selection. All right? That's it.
Usually you're going to want to burn it, medium or did you burn it before for selling?
they went.
Okay.
All right, before we get started, showing you the tool holder, the burnishing tool and the holder. See that hole, that center drilled hole? That's how we get this ball on center. See the pointer? We did this one in the chuck, but you can do it in the tailstock. What you do is can you see that, Chris?
Yep.
You jack it up until light fits right in there. That puts this tool right on center. All right? I'm going to put it back now. All right. We're going to burnish now, but before we get started, I'm going to show you what we're doing here. Well, let me get this. Can you see all of that? Can you see all of that, Chris?
Yep.
All right. See the ones in red? That was turned. This step down is burnished. I haven't filled in the diameters. I know these diameters, right? I know the diameter before. This is a coarse finish. I'll plug all this data in when we're done, so that you guys can look at it. All right? So right now I'm gonna burnish all of them. They're all burnished at 450 RPM, and the feed rate is 6,000 per revolution. All right? Same here. Everyone that's burnished 450, 6,000 per rev. All right? Pause. All right. I'm going to put some Earl on here. All right. Let me get the tailstock. Okay, now I'm going to put the roller up against the work. I'm dragging it off the piece. A little bit of oil. Now I'm going to feed that sucker about halfway up here. So let's see what the feed looks like. I'm going to do it a couple of times. Dial it in a little bit. This is like blacktop in the driveway. The more pressure you put on it, obviously it's going to run the peaks into the valleys. All right? You can change direction in a minute, Joe. All right? All right, change direction. All right, let me shut it. Red Smith. Let me just see. Give me a paper towel. I'm going to try and wipe it with a paper towel. How's that look, Chris? Looks good? All right. That's enough of that one. and I'm going to go to this one. Next diameter. Same direction. A little bit of oil. A little bit of pressure. The first one we did had a thread-like finish. This one's a little finer finish. All right? The old paper towel trick on you. Wow, what's the matter with you? Take a look at that finish, Chris.
Yep.
Good?
Yep.
Alright, I'm coming over to the first one. Understand, the work has to be supported. If this was just hanging out, this would be a nightmare. Now this is a finer finish, the finest finish that we turn. Let her rip. Alright. Here comes the old paper towel trick. Alright, what we're going to do now, let me take this tool out of here. Alright, can you zero in on these three, the burnish finishes, so they can see the differences in the finish? Don't let it go now. What we're going to do now is measure these diameters here, where we burnished, and plug in how much difference there is in diameter. You know, this one is 1 inch 449. We'll see what this is, and we'll plug in the difference all the way down. All right? Pause. All right. As usual, these words mean a hell of a lot. All right? Save the world, pay it forward, commit a random act of kindness. All right? Thanks for watching, and send in those emails, and somebody's going to be the proud owner of one of these, what do you call it? I don't know, one of these burnishing tools. Hasta luego.